Hello everyone and welcome to Robe Reviews, the show where one opinionated man in a bathrobe watches and critiques movies. And today, from what I've heard, we got ourselves an interesting movie to watch. Might need a little topper as we get going, because we'll be reviewing Dolittle.
There once was a peculiar doctor, known for his extraordinary ability.
Directed by Stephen Gaghan, written by Stephen Gaghan, Dan Gregor, and Doug Mand. This is the adaptation of the original books, the stage adaptations, as well as the several movies throughout the year, and the only Dolittle that matters in my heart, the Eddie Murphy Dolittles. And I remember loving those movies, but then again I was 8 years old and that might be nostalgia talking. Anyway, I know I'm a little behind schedule on this one, but I have not seen this movie. In fact, I actively avoided watching this movie out of fear of what it may be, so we're about to find out. As always, I'll be watching this movie and reviewing it right along with you for the very first time. So I got my robe tied tight, drink at the ready, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Little nervous. Intro music's not bad.
Wow.
Emma Thompson voiceover, getting points already.
Wow.
Oh no, I can't!
Man is waving that gun everywhere. The movie looks impressive so far. It's only been about 3 or 4 minutes though.
Wow.
First Robert Downey Jr. sighting.
It's not good, as far as I'm concerned.
That's what
I'm
they
the
did there.
only human.
So to everyone else, he sounds fucking crazy. But to himself, he thinks he speaks English.
I'm prepared for anything.
Wonderful. A gorilla answering the door.
No.
Just as...
Julia Roberts? Who was that?
She's fallen gravely ill.
Wow.
Okay, I know he's not... He's talking to Dolittle. He's supposed to be like a veterinarian, but he has all these Rube Goldberg traps for like no reason.
It's for you by name, sir.
Are you hard of hearing? I told you, I'm closed for business.
Also, what the hell accent is Robert Downey Jr. doing?
Go on.
Oh, I don't know if it is anything distinguishable. Also, do I have to say Robert Downey Jr. every time he comes on screen, or can I say RDJ? Robert? Downey? Downey Jr.? Do people call him Bob?
I'm too beautiful to die.
Wow.
Stabilize. They're understanding him, and he's understanding them. In their own languages.
Okay, but if that's true, then how do the animals understand each other? Do they all speak... The ape speaks polar bear? And duck? And vice versa?
Carrot, that is. You are bluffing.
Don't make me count.
Don't make me count.
1,
3.
2.
Oh, right. I'll do it.
Why'd he break so easy? Just took a parrot counting at him.
Ooh, don't forget Duck's forceps.
That's a leak, Dap Dap.
Sure it is.
Some of these one-liners are absolutely killing me.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Odd decision, but stop.
Oh my god, right. Just cut him right out.
Animals on the Queen's chair.
Okay, the movie continues to look great. Like all the shots inside of Buckingham Palace, all the colors and the blocking and the framing and just the palette that they use is great. With a $175 million budget, it should look pretty good.
Never been found. Sounds ridiculous, saying it out loud. But regardless of that, we have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey to obtain the fruit of the Eden Tree.
Wow, his accent just continues to baffle me.
Ooh-ha. Go on.
And I love Robert Downey Jr., but this...
Dolittles with that Eden.
And what's weird with them setting out on this journey, it's like... It's not a Dolittle movie where he's helping animals. He's investigating why the queen has fallen ill. So it's sort of like a detective movie. So it's like his role in Sherlock just combined with Dolittle. I don't remember his Sherlock accent being like this. Now that I'm thinking about it.
There isn't any time to waste then, is there?
Why are they chasing us? We're not criminals!
Yeah, why are they chasing him? They're really forcing in a fucking chase scene in Dolittle. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, that boy dead. He just grips a rope falling down from a giant bridge.
Don't mince my words. And stop messing with my routine.
Look at the state of you. You're sick as a dog.
Actually, I have my medicine. See? This licorice root is working a treat.
Sit down, John.
Entrusting beloved Breton to a child queen.
So it seems like there's some sort of plot as far as the succession. After the queen dies? I don't know what the hell's going on. It's not clear.
I'll be back before you even miss me.
Okay, decidedly not Julia Roberts. I don't know who that is. I have no idea why this minister or whatever title he has is coming after Dolittle in the book, but it. This kid continues to be the strongest kid ever in fiction. I feel like they just put a bad guy in this film just to have an antagonist, and it's not logical or realistic or really helping the movie in any case. So now they're going to this random island to steal this journal, which is a complete aside from the main aspect of the plot. And it's kind of like in Star Wars with that random adventure that Finn and Rose have where they go to that casino planet to try to find the hacker. It's just like completely removed from the story. It increases the runtime, but it's boring as fuck for the rest of us.
I wish I could put my fist through this whole lousy, beautiful town.
It's gonna be a while.
Oh, God. Oh, hey!
And now the kid is just going full Assassin's Creed around the room in this ridiculous side plot. This movie feels like someone's fever dream or just stream of consciousness, but it don't make sense.
You're better off without him, kid.
And for some strange reason, the bad guy takes in the kid, even though he was trying to rob him too.
Keep your butt keep together.
What is that smell? Hey, fellas, I think Dr. Dolittle did a little doo-doo.
Nope.
Cue the ridiculous escape sequence that's about to happen. All for convenience of plot, obviously.
Not smart.
Oh, what was that? Oh, wait. Now it's over there.
Holy shit, really?
I am not a prisoner of fear.
Timing much?
Nope.
I'm not
He broke through the bars?
Nope.
Complete with groin shot.
I have it! I have it!
You've got to be the worst pirate I've ever seen. And where the fuck did he just come from?
Nope.
And of course, 3/4 of the way through, it looks like our characters are not getting out of this situation, and it's the worst it could possibly be, but just wait, it'll turn around quick.
I can sniff defeat like a truffled pig.
That accent, my lord.
Nope.
But
Loving my daughter more.
His reversal here is just 100% for convenience of plot.
Nope.
If the bad guy knows Robert Downey Jr. is not getting anywhere close to that magical fruit, he has no reason to go after it himself.
Nope.
So by going after it, the only thing he's doing is leading Robert Downey Jr. to it.
It's lighting a path all the way to the man who wants us dead.
And of course he's just waiting there. Just arrest him.
Nope.
Kill him. I don't know, it's PG, you can't do that, but do something.
you
Okay, that's a dragon. I mean, sure, the man talks to animals, but you don't need dragons. Wait, he just falls down a hole? That's it? That's it for him? He's dead. Wow, that one shot with the lighting on his face was really bad. Otherwise, this movie looks just really good.
Extraction. What are we pulling out?
Go get him, Dad!
Got your back, Doc.
Are they gonna pull something out of this dragon's ass?
I might feel a bit of pressure.
I got her.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh my god, he did. I don't remember any other kids movie where our main character sticks a leak up a dragon's ass, but here we are.
You see now?
What?
Wait a minute. I smell something. It smells like hope.
Dolittle.
Clear path. There isn't a moment to wait.
Do more.
In his right pocket, the vial. Ah, that's only 7.
This guy does not have the violet poison in his body.
Nightshade.
He's just like at any given moment needs to poison someone. There you go. Everything is so convenient in this movie.
Our story ends the way it began.
Of course it does. Alright, well, let's wrap this one up. We made it all the way to the end, which I was not totally sure of when I started out. Let's start off with the positives. The movie visually looked really great. All of the effects, even the things that weren't CGI, looked really great. In terms of the lighting, the framing, the way things moved, didn't even notice the editing at all, which is always a good sign. In terms of filmmaking, the $175 million budget was spent really well. It looked great. It was a pleasure to watch visually for sure. The soundtrack as well was really great. Some whimsical, sort of fantastical kinds of score underneath everything. It worked out really well. The category of bad is much larger. The story itself was incredibly predictable, and at every turn you knew exactly what was going to happen. I get that it's a kid's movie and that's sort of what you expect for that kind of movie, but you need a few surprises even for the adult audience watching along the way. The acting, shit. Bob did not have the greatest of performances. I don't think it's entirely his fault. The accent was a good portion of why his performance was so difficult at times. But he usually can carry a movie just with his presence alone, and it really was not showcased here. I think with all of the special effects and everything else, he sort of just got lost in the mix of everything. And with a boring story to boot, it's sort of hard to carry that no matter who you are. The kid actor who played the little boy was not bad, perfectly acceptable, and that's exactly what you want from him in a role like that. But man, some of those jokes and one-liners and just beats along the way just did not hit. Some of the scenes were hard to watch. Some sequences didn't seem necessary. Some things, even for a fantastical movie, really push the boundaries. You know, trying to shove a leak up a dragon's ass at the end of the movie as the climax of the film. I don't know who threw that idea out in the process of writing or directing or editing, but holy shit. And then it's just, a clean wrap-up all the way to the end and Save for the Queen. I mean, the main moment that they wanted for the climax of the film was taking a bagpipe out of a dragon's butt. Let that sit with you for a second. So, as is tradition on this channel, I'm going to give this movie a rating out of 100, and drumroll please.
What is that smell? Hey, fellas, I think Dr. Dolittle did a little doo-doo.
So I'm giving this movie a score of 41. The extra 1 point being for that dramatic climax that we had. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. For a kid's movie, if you can sit back and enjoy the visuals, things could be a lot worse. Still a lot more movies to watch and a lot more reviews to be had. So until next time.